Khazmir Williams' life was a vibrant tapestry of joy, transformation, and tragically, sudden loss. Known for her affectionate nature and vivacious spirit, Khazmir was the life of every party, always up to date with the latest trends and hairstyles. Yet, the past year marked a profound shift in her journey. Khazmir embraced the transformation that mirrored the changes in her own heart. She proudly embarked on her lock journey, sharing each milestone on social media with a blend of pride and excitement. Eager to reshape her future, she returned to school, aiming to become a nursing assistant and eventually a registered nurse. Amid these significant changes, December brought unexpected but joyous news. Khazmir was pregnant with her first child. Her happiness was palpable, tinged with bittersweet moments as she prepared to embark on this new chapter independently from the child's father. But life had even more in store. Khazmir joyfully spoke into existence the arrival of not one, but two live twin boys. Embracing her future role with open arms, she took a pause from her studies to prepare for the arrival of her sons, Khyzier Omega and Khazmir Williams. July's baby shower saw friends and family gathering in celebration, encapsulating the communal joy for Khazmir's forthcoming additions. As she neared the birth, she reflected on the unpredictable whirlwind of life changes over the year and looked forward to the future with her sons. On August 20th, her dreams materialized with the birth of healthy, beautiful twin boys. Eager to share her joy, Khazmir posted photos of Khyzier and Khazmir almost daily, her happiness resonating through every image and message she shared. Yet, fate dealt a devastating blow when Hurricane Helene struck. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, a tree fell on her trailer during the storm. It crashed through the roof, crushing Khazmir and causing her to fall on top of her sons, tragically causing injuries that led to her and her twins' untimely deaths. In an instant, the joy of new life was eclipsed by sorrow. As we remember Khazmir and her beautiful boys, we reflect on how swiftly joy can be overshadowed by tragedy. Welcome to the American Crime Femicide channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future uploads.
People in the metro area, it is still very dangerous out there. The loss of life that we've seen, a lot of it has been by fallen trees because of saturated ground. And even though the winds are starting to die down, there's still trees literally falling. One fell at the mansion across the driveway after we left this morning, and basically before we got here to the State Operations Center. We're continuing to see that in the metro area, and I know we'll see that in East Georgia as well. We also have the potential for flash flooding, and the waters are going to continue to rise for the next 24 to potentially 48 hours, especially on the northern part of the state. So if you're out, you need to be weather aware. If you don't have to get out, I would just tell you to try to hunker down at the house, or limit your activities.
Hurricane Helen, which began its destructive path in Florida before sweeping up to Georgia, caught many by surprise with its ferocity. Tragically, the severity of the storm was beyond the preparations of many, including Khazmir, a young mother who had recently welcomed twins into the world. Living in a trailer in Thompson, Georgia, Khazmir was neither physically nor financially positioned to evacuate on short notice. Her plan was to stay put, fortify her home against the encroaching waters, and maintain constant contact with her father throughout the storm. Khazmir might have considered evacuating had she been more aware of the storm's devastating impact on her fellow Georgians, evident from the widespread news coverage.
You can see right here, we've got this lady drove into the area that's flooded out, and she's screaming right now. I just called 911. Fire department is coming in, but she drove right into the floodwaters. This is the Peachtree Creek, and it is rising at the moment. We've got this thing cresting at about 23 feet. It's going to go up a little bit more. This, by the way, we had the video of the high water rescues earlier. That was about a mile away from this spot where I am right now. So people are still driving around and seeing all these floodwaters is still going around the barriers of getting in. So I am patiently waiting for 911 to come. They said the fire department was coming from Atlanta. I'm in North Atlanta right now on the corner of Northside Street, Northside Drive. Pretty big populated area right here. She is still screaming, but we got you. We got you. 911, they're coming. You're good. You're good. Man, it's a situation. We will get back to you in a little bit. I'm going to go see if I can help this lady out a little bit more, you guys. I'll be back.
By the time Hurricane Helen reached Thompson, it had already claimed the lives of hundreds, leaving a trail of destruction and countless others missing or presumed dead. Despite the ominous forecast, Kobe decided to remain in her trailer, focusing her efforts on keeping the water out and safeguarding her newborns. On September 30th, as the hurricane unleashed its fury, Kobe and her father, Obi, kept in touch over the phone, discussing the increasingly perilous situation. During what would be their last conversation, Kobe reassured her father that she would follow his advice to shelter in the bathroom with her month-old babies. Minutes after this conversation, Kobe stopped responding to calls from her family. Alarmed, one of her brothers braved the hazardous conditions, navigating through fallen trees and down power lines to check on her. The scene he encountered was heart-wrenching. A massive tree had penetrated the roof of the trailer, striking Kobe and causing her to fall onto her twin sons, Khyzier and Khazmir. All three were found deceased.
Jacksonville International Airport detected wind gusts up to 72 miles per hour. The beaches saw just under 70-mile-an-hour gusts at about 68. At the peak of this storm, Duval County reported about 244,000 customers without power. Twin babies in Georgia are also among the youngest to lose their lives due to Hurricane Helene. The two boys were just a month old when a tree fell on them and their mother, Khazmir Williams, who was just 27. Governor Kemp says so far 33 people have lost their lives in Georgia due to the storm.
Obi, speaking to the Associated Press, expressed his profound grief. "I'd seen pictures when they were born and pictures every day since, but I hadn't made it out there yet to meet them. Now I'll never get to meet my grandsons. It's devastating." The twins, born on August 20th, were among the youngest victims of a storm that had taken over 200 lives across Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, Virginia, and the Carolinas. Other young victims included children from nearby counties, their lives also tragically cut short by the hurricane. In the aftermath of the storm, Obi's hometown of Augusta, located 30 miles east of Thompson, was left in disarray. Streets were blocked by tree branches and utility poles were down, leaving him and many others isolated.
The Swiftwater Rescue Team is rescuing this family. This is, of course, Peachtree Creek, which has overflowed its banks, as it often does, but in this situation, pretty severely.
Yeah, so this is Bowler Road here, and you were watching it live as this family that we learned was stranded on top of their car, has had to be removed from that car, and right now they are being rescued by crews there on the ground. You can look at the flow of this water and just how fast it's moving, which obviously will present a challenge for those who are out there doing the rescuing. But it appears right now that those who they were trying to rescue from the top of that car have now been able to be pulled in from that boat there, and now they are getting off of that boat. So we want to get out to Atlanta News First Asia Wilson, who is there live on the scene for us. Asia, what is the latest that you're learning?
Well, the battalion chief actually just got out of his car and gave me 2 thumbs up with a big smile on his face. He said the family, as you're seeing live on television right now, has been rescued. It's a family of 3 and multiple pets. They are bringing them in right now. This is after being out here for at least an hour. They've been working all hands on deck to get this family back home safely. And so many family members as well as neighbors have been standing alongside the fire department, just wishing and hoping that this family could make it safely. And again, they are being rescued. They are now safe in the street now. They're just, again, a family. It looks like a dog, a couple dogs, and a family of 3 are now safe after being stranded on top of their car. We're still working to get more information about how all of this started. But again, good news for this fire department, for the family, for this neighborhood. They are now safe and sound after all hands on deck for at least an hour out here.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Wow.
And there was a woman with a baby.
Kobe, a devoted single mother, had expressed to her family the impossibility of evacuating with her newborns, a decision that weighed heavily on her. As the community begins to recover, many of Obi's other children, still without power, have sought refuge in Atlanta or come to Augusta to be with their father and grieve collectively. They are now awaiting the release of the bodies by the county coroner and for the roads to be cleared to proceed with funeral arrangements. Obi remembers his daughter as a lovable, social, and strong woman. She always had a smile on her face and loved to make people laugh, he said. Kobe had paused her nursing studies to focus on her sons, embodying the strength and love of a dedicated mother. That was my baby, her father lamented, and everybody loved her. It's almost unimaginable that just a year ago, Kobe was embarking on a profound new chapter in her life, realizing dreams and setting ambitious goals, the most cherished of which was the birth of her twin boys. Tragically, she had only a month to enjoy this new beginning before she and her sons were cruelly taken by the devastating hurricane. Kobe and her boys deserved far more than the cruel fate they were dealt. This tragedy has left an indelible mark of sorrow. The smiles, dreams, and the brief, beautiful moments with her boys will forever stand as poignant reminders of what was a vibrant chapter in Kobe's life, closed far too prematurely. As this community and family face the profound loss of Kobe and her twin boys, their story is a somber reminder of the unexpected tragedies that can arise during natural disasters and the enduring strength of those left to bear the aftermath. Let us keep her spirit and the brief but impactful lives of Khyzier and Khazmir in our thoughts. Their time on earth was fleeting, but their memory will resonate with those who love them forever. May Kobe, Khazmir, and Khazmir Williams rest in peace,